came around to say hello. One, I'm so fly. You took a nosedive. Careful when you play on my level. For you it's so. Hey, hello.
Motorola Razr 50 Ultra. Flip the script.
Hello, Moto.
Sushant Sareen is grinning ear to ear. Sushant, what do you make of this? And this whole thing about, you know, Donald Trump stepping in. There was no phone call between the Prime Minister and President Trump. That's one takeaway that we have from this entire story. Not one phone call in those 4 or 5 days, or in fact, you know, the entire planning period of 47 meetings in safe houses, post which the Prime Minister was kept in the loop. Nowhere was there any call from Donald Trump. There was one call from J.D. Vance after Pakistan called up and said that, you know, we need some reprieve, and they've destroyed our air defense systems. We will do something big. That was the blackmail that they used, the nuclear blackmail, to which the Prime Minister responded. So where is all this fodder that our opposition parties within India getting from कि सब कुछ तो Donald Trump ने किया?
So, Navika, part of it is pure politics, okay? And, you know, I think that's par for the course, simply because Donald Trump is constantly saying this. He wants to take credit. He wants to show to the world that he is the guy who saved the world from some kind of a nuclear exchange. Even though, I think just today, the Pakistani Deputy Prime Minister, Munshi Ishaqdar, he's the Munshi basically, he has said that absolutely there is no question of any nuclear exchange. We were not going to go in for any kind of nuclear exchange. So if the Pakistani political guys are saying that there was no question of any nuclear exchange, then what nuclear exchange is Donald Trump talking about? But I think he's trying to pretend to his own constituency back home and to the rest of the world that he is this great peacemaker, which means nothing, right? There was, from the highest quarters, again we've learned, there was no question of any trade talks or any leveraging of trade with any kind of, you know, backing off from the confrontation that was taking place. Nothing of the sort. As you correctly said, there was only one phone call from J.D. Vance. Yes, there was some communication with Marco Rubio, but that was part of the diplomatic outreach of India. And it was not just Marco Rubio, the foreign minister and other people were talking to their counterparts in different capitals around the world, right? We were trying to drum up our own diplomatic support. The Saudis, when they came to India, they didn't say anything. They didn't even try to mediate. They came purely to commiserate with us, in a manner of speaking, right? They were not part of any mediation. Nothing of the sort. So the point is that Trump can say whatever, but because Trump is saying, you know, it gives the opposition a bit of a handle and it gives the Pakistanis a face saver. But let me just come back to a point, Navika, allow me half a minute. 30 seconds, as Anand Ranganathan keeps asking you, and then takes 1 minute.
It's becoming a universal problem of 30 seconds more when you actually take 3 minutes.
Oh, come on.
But Navika, on this whole thing which Gaurav had spoken about, and my other colleagues on the panel also agree, yes, the Pakistanis will try something. Yes, it's a congenital thing with them that they will want to try something. What are the limits? But I think they also understand that the new doctrine that has been enunciated means that over the next couple of weeks, if not already, the Indian state would have already pre-designated targets that they are going to hit in the event of any terror attack coming from Pakistan. And the chances are that the attack which the Indians will launch will be within hours, not in days. Forget weeks, forget days, it will probably be within hours. I think that is the kind of capability that is being brought to bear. If the Pakistanis expect that, what it means is that they will, before they launch a big terror attack on India, to check how serious India is about this new doctrine, which they will try and test, they will first try and refurbish all that they have lost. Second, they will also, before they launch a terror attack, I think we will see telltale signs of them becoming hyperactive to absorb any Indian attack coming towards their side. So that will be a telltale sign that they're trying to do something. So I think there will be enough signatures in the day ahead, in the days and weeks and months ahead, whether if the Pakistanis are trying to do something. But I think it's very clear from the Indian doctrine that now a red line has been established. That does not mean that, that even one particular attack will mean, or one particular casualty somewhere will mean that, the jets are going to go and missiles are going to fly. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not going to hazard a guess on that. It could very well be the Israeli model that the day you hit one person also, we are coming for you, regardless. Now, it could be that. It could be something more than that. But I think that is something we also need clarity on. But other than that, the message to the Pakistanis is very clear. And even more importantly, that we will continue to escalate. We will continue to escalate. And if you can't handle the terrorists, we will handle them for you. So either you stop it or we will.
Absolutely, you're absolutely bang on.